It's a point for OC Telford tonight in their 2-2 draw at Latimer Park with Kettering Town, but imagine, boss Paul Carden, it maybe feels like 2 points dropped rather than one game.
Well, it is one game because obviously we drew and gained the point, so that's pretty obvious. But from the position where you're 2-0 up, you are disappointed. But like I said on the radio, on the pitch, anything can happen. You know, it was tough, and they know how to play it. They're obviously more accustomed to it than we are, and they play it well. To be fair, they're relentless in what they do. They know where to put the ball. It's a big wide pitch as well, and it doesn't really go out. But when it does, you know where it's going, especially if it's in anywhere from 20 yards outside your box up the line. It's coming into the box from one of them many players who can throw a ball. You know, and 2-0 up, good position. First goal's poor. It was out on the far side. Linesman didn't want to give it, but it was out. But Biden's got to make sure it's out rather than take chances in the final third. But that's probably a winger in a defensive area. But he should just put it over the fence, and then we deal with the throw-in coming in rather than keep it alive. The second one, you know, you've got to give a bit of credit for the finish. It's a great finish from the edge of the box. But even then, we still had a couple of breakaways where you think something could happen, but it wasn't to be. And I've said it before: a point on the road's a good point, so it can't be too down.
Sure. I think you used a quote about one of the teams you played recently and said they asked questions of you, and the same was true of Kettering tonight. And you would have known that coming into it.
Oh, you know, by the bucket load. They're good at what they do. They've got good players, and they don't take chances. You know, our goals are good goals. You know, they will say the same about theirs. But I think, you know, we withstood a lot of pressure tonight. But poor decision making in the first half led to about 5 or 6 corners. It just felt like we were defending corners and throw-ins for the full first half, really. But I've got to give credit, even though we've conceded the 2 goals, I've got to give credit to the lads for digging in and defending the way we did, because there were some good blocks. Obviously, Pilly's come in and made his debut and looked really assured. You know, there's been some good performances tonight, and I just said it to them in there a couple of weeks ago, we lose that. You know, and a little bit more resilience. Even though we've conceded the 2, like I say, a point on the road's a good point.
Is there some disappointment in there amongst the team?
Yeah, there is. There is disappointment because, you know, the lads know, certainly in the last, well, certainly at York, we underperformed. And did we get what we deserved? Probably we did, yeah. But tonight I felt we, you know, without playing great, because you can't really play great on that. I felt we were good for a point at least. I know it sounds daft saying that when you've been 2-0 up, but you know, you've got to give them credit as well.
Sure. It's on to Gateshead on Saturday, and you know you've seen them already. You know the challenges don't come any tougher. But a point gain tonight should put the team in reasonably good part for that.
Yeah, definitely. And I think listen, Gateshead are the best team I've seen in the division. Best team I've seen them before. Against Bradford Park Avenue for an hour, they were outstanding. They looked levels above. Against us at times, they looked again levels above. But we have to take the confidence. We've got a little bit more knowledge of them now. You know, we know what the strengths are, and we've obviously got to be on our game to make sure we're in the game and we get something out of it. But we should have a couple more lads back, Sheffield at least close. Hopefully Brody will be available, just to make the squad that bit stronger.
I was going to say that Kai Williams was here tonight as well this evening. I know he's making some progress, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's making progress. He's still a bit sore, still a bit tender, but hopefully he'll be running. You know, if not Thursday, then definitely the weekend, and hopefully, you know, without any reaction, he's back within a week to 10 days. Hopefully.
Okay. Thanks for your time, Paul.
No problem. Thanks.